Hey, great Tuesday morning. It is a awesome Tuesday. It's an awesome day in the city of Brownsville. It's hot like crap. And it's one thing that I noticed yesterday. I mean, I was out there driving, riding my scooter, not driving my scooter. I don't want to say driving my scooter because I don't want to get stopped by UTRGV police again and them thinking that it's a motor vehicle. It's not a motor vehicle. It's an electrical scooter. So it's like falls like nowhere, nowhere under any ordinance out there. This is like the point. So I was riding my scooter, and it was hot like crazy. I mean, it was literally hot as the dickens. And I think that what it's telling me, it's not going to be, it's not going to be a good one for us. But the other thing that says, and I think I was watching Frankie on Monday. Thank you, Eric. Monday or Friday, este, and he was saying that there was a tropical storm or depression that was forming in the Gulf of Mexico. And guys, for us here in the city of Brownsville, June 1st is the start of hurricane season. And are we prepared for hurricane season? I highly doubt it. I don't think that there's been enough out there in regards to information as to, how to prevent, how to prepare, how to be ready. Again, got a message. And guess who just popped in? Hey, Sam. Hola. Hola. Can you hear me?
It really got dark. It was had like a dark black screen.
Why are you crying, bro?
Number I woke up with like some allergies.
¿Tenía corte o qué?
Too much.
I'm surprised that I even know what that means. Bro,
Where
if
I get
you're
this information, I have no idea.
you're from
Like,
Brownsville, if you know el corte, you know exactly what that means. or you know you're from Brownsville if de repente se van three or four guys to the restroom at the same time, you go like, eh.
you guys are a close knit group.
Yeah, those guys, they're good buddy. They hold it for each other, and this is that they're holding something out there. But oh yeah, have you? I mean, the weather's horrible, bro. It's hot.
Would you believe me? I have not yet gone outside.
No fregues. I
Have not
believe
yet gone
you.
outside.
But yesterday was horrible. No,
It was hot, and it's gonna get hotter.
it's going to get hotter. My concern is I don't know if you ever watch Frankie out there. Is the hardly anybody else does. So what
I
if
try to be
Frankie?
part of those 10 people.
Out of those four
No,
people
I'm
watching
playing. I
Frankie,
don't
you're
know.
one of
I
those.
think I saw it once,
Eh?
but it just I only saw it once, I think, or twice. Like recently, I only seen it like once or twice.
I think I seen
As
it.
it is, I barely make it to the 9 o'clock, and you want me to wake up at 7, bro? Like, no.
I
If
I
I have everything to do in the morning, I'll watch it.
I try to
But
catch Frankie almost every day as well when he's on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 o'clock. But
yeah,
so I'm one of those four or five people that are watching. But he was making mention that there's a tropical depression or tropical storm forming uh, in the Gulf of Mexico. Allá
oh, really?
abajo. Yeah, I guess. And well, he showed a picture of it. I don't know if it was an actual picture. I did not verify. But the concern is that
Is Browns ready?
well, no, I mean June 1st is the start of hurricane season. Are
Yeah,
we ready for hurricane?
because didn't they say that they were gonna have like way more hurricanes and like major hurricanes this year?
Yeah, I would imagine so. You know,
I know they
but
have put out the list already.
it's been it. I mean, guys, it's been decades since we've seen a hurricane hit Brownsville. I mean, you would think that maybe, you know,
Yeah.
it's about to hit us sometime soon. A friend came over to help fix the scooter.
Oh, really? They
I
brought you
actually met.
your square washers?
I I don't know what he's. I have no idea about anything about that. That's why vino el primo ayer, and he was like, "Oh, es que you need a washer." I'm going like, "Bro, what the hell do I know about washers? I mean, I don't even wash my clothes. I mean,
You're
I have
like,
no.
just fix it, damn it.
Just fix it, damn it." And I told him, I said, "Just fix it, bro." You go
Like,
like,
you don't got to
"Well,
explain to me.
no,
Spare me
no,
the details.
but no, but then he goes, let me say, then he goes, well, just order a washer on Amazon online. I go like, what the hell do you want me to buy? I don't understand what the hell you're saying. What do you mean buy
Yeah.
a washer online? And then I sent him some pictures because I put washer, scooter, and there's a box of different assortment of stuff. Sent him a picture. He goes, it has to be square. I said, like, the hell do you mean it has to be square? I don't know understand what you're saying, you know? It's like if I ask you a Bible question, you're not gonna know what the hell I'm saying.
Like yesterday, I didn't even know how many animals Moses got into the ark.
Well, it was actually Noah.
I know that was a trick question, but I knew that when. But that's what everybody was like on the video. It was like getting everybody.
Love the shirt and collar. Thank you. I actually took the collar off. Hey, guys, Sam, why are you crying? Didn't you just get a new job? And he lost it.
No, you know what, man? Yesterday I went to the doctor, and I think I'm gonna have to get an appointment with the orthopedic
Why?
because I don't even recall. Like I had like the whole alopecia thing, and I had no hair.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to Matamoros, and I got some like steroid shots to
Oh,
where it could grow the hair out.
kinky.
But then, like weeks later, I started getting like cramps because of I guess it depletes you because it's the steroids. It depletes you of your I guess of your potassium,
Yeah, yeah.
and that ended up screwing me over. And that's why I was like, it kind of like have like a pain in the like in the leg in the groin area type of deal. So
Yeah.
now they're telling me I have some sort of like avascular necrosis type of deal.
That's not the
To
kind of
where
pain you want to. That's not the kind of pain you want to have.
mm-mm.
Oye, vino el primo right after I was just talking bad about him.
Estamos hablando tan bien del primo, hombre.
I think he was watching because I guess he heard that I was talking bad about him.
El
Can't you
primo
get
y
him?
el mil usos.
¿Cómo se llama? Oye, oye primo. De los dos, no sé hace uno.
¿Quién es el otro?
He's a friend that I put a posted
Oh,
online. He offered to help. He said he's coming over. He came over.
órale.
And I'm like, dos.
Hey, what's up, man?
Intern, what's up, man?
I was just talking bad about him, and he shows up. I'm sure that he was out there.
Don't worry, en el coffee shop ya hablamos bastante de él.
I'm used to it.
Por eso no lo invitamos para hablar de alguien.
I don't care. No, pero estaba diciendo, o sea, like I was saying.
Al final, como quiera, vas a tirar la oscura, ¿no?
If you get take de esta, aquella la voy a regresar, primo.
¿Cuál es la que vas a regresar?
Aquella.
Bueno, pues ese le podemos quitar la guasa.
Mejor tíralo.
Nomás la regresa y dile que venía en café.
Sí, quítala.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just to save the hassle.
Hell yeah.
Que la ordenes y que la pongas.
This camarada is smart, not like the primo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. ¿Eres sacerdote o qué? Yes, I am. Not Catholic though. Good morning. 10 minutes in bed. Let me tell you, I do 2.5. I'm done.
At best.
At the best, 2.5. Good morning. God bless you. God bless you, mi amor. June 1st, the hurricane season. Also, the day your PUB bill goes up. Have a great day, guys. Oh, you don't do PUB, though, do you?
No, I'm over here in Los Fresnos. All they do is just charge you like the water, like regular water, the wastewater, and like a volunteer firefighter fee of just $1. But it is a little bit sale igual junto con pegado because I pay like 100 and some. It comes out to like 100 and something, and then the light's like 200.
What's that about? They brought me food today. It's good to have good assistance. Not like
they brought pupusas.
pupusas. No, they actually brought me chorizo con huevo on a tostada, on a disco.
I'll pass.
I love chorizo con huevo like on a disco. All right, my concern.
Yeah, they were saying that it's like a resaca fee. Are they gonna add any other fees besides the resaca?
Bro,
Is it a flat or is it a percentage?
I'm not even joking, bro. They're going to add so many fees. It's not even going to be funny, man. That's what's really annoying and upsetting. It's like anyone that thinks that they're going to limit themselves in regards to cobrarte un tantito, no, they're going to really, really let you have it. But what I find really trippy amazing, Sam, is how the mayor literally went out there and said, I mean, he stated out there, your bill is going to go down. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Were you the one that was trying to give him a way out by saying, well, maybe it's just the wording that,
I sure was. I was trying to defend the mayor. because it's a play of words,
How?
Maybe he just says that, hey, you know what? The rate's going to go down. But that's why I was asking him, is there any other rates? And sure enough.
No, but he said that the rate was going to go down, but he said that we were still going to pay a higher bill.
No,
a lower bill.
Like the rate's going to go down. But I'm like, is there any other fees? That was literally my question. Like, is there any other are the fees going to stay the same, or is there anything else going to be added?
No. But they added the fee. Besides that, they're saying that they were subsidizing our electricity payment, so that now that subsidy is gone. So it's a bunch of farts, Sam. It's a bunch of bull crap.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of crap. It's what they're and PUB said out there, guys, your bill is
and whatever happened to that the millions of dollars that they're gonna adjust. From the rest of the Tenasca stuff.
Oh yeah.
What happened to that money?
They said that they've been giving it to us for years already. That's a bunch of bull, Sam. Yeah.
It would show on the receipt. It would show on the bill.
Well, not only it would show, Sam. Do you really believe that they wouldn't go out there and contradict everything they were saying? We're giving it back to you. No. Ahora de repente, we're giving it back to you. We have already been giving it back to you, It's like
they would have stated something.
Yeah, Sam, es como que le dijera yo al primo, primo, no, yo te estaba dando 50 centavos cada semana for the past 10, 15 years. And you're going like, I sure as hell didn't feel any 50 cents,
Yeah.
We all saw our bill go up and up and up and up and up for years already. For years. So now they're saying that no, we've been giving you money. It's a bunch of bull. We've been calling them out on that specifically,
It's ridiculous how they keep on changing things. They're not like straight out transparent about it. Hey, speaking of transparent, did you ever have that Sunday outing or Sunday lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever you want to call it, with Roy?
No.
No? Because I could have sworn you had said that you were going to have some sort of
we
with Roy.
I'm not blaming him. It's just our schedules didn't fix in.
Oh, okay.
He mentioned Sunday, and I'm not blaming because he mentioned Sunday, and I said, bro, my dentist is here. I'm taking care of my dentist all weekend. So, I'm not going to the Santander Abraham, to go meet up with Commissioner Dos Santos. Again,
yeah,
it's just a matter of it didn't fit in. But let me say, I'm hoping that he's good. That where everything's going good right now is that I appreciate him coming on. I do. Buenos días, Vladimir. That's the first mistake. Steroid shots in Mexico.
It was cheaper, and I went over there because I didn't have insurance, and it was like $35 a visit, and it was like in a well-known clinic.
If there's one thing that Sam is known for, is cheap.
And I think that was before the whole Obamacare, no? Cuando entró el Obamacare? I don't know. This was back in 2013. That's how long I've had this issue. Back 13, 14, around there.
The alopecia?
Huh?
The alopecia or the cramps?
When I went to go get like the whole hair thing, it was back in 2013. I started having the alopecia thing. So I went to that doctor because they told me like, hey, but there's this dermatologist over here. And the guy's like, no, it's alopecia. This normally happens when stress-related issues and stuff like that. I can give you some shots. I can give you some pills. I can give you some cream. Just take the pills, take the shot. Like, I'll give you the shots. You take the pills, put the cream. And by 2 weeks, full-blown hair, from having no hair to like a lot of hair in 2 weeks.
No any hair.
Like real quick. Yeah.
Really?
But by that same token, I started getting cramps because steroids deplete you of potassium. But I started getting cramps to the point where, like, sometimes I would feel them in the middle of the night, and I'll, like, on the legs, I'll get up and, like, stretch it out. But there's some nights that I guess I wouldn't feel them, and I just wake up in the morning with, like, freaking knots in the chamorro.
Yeah,
And it was pretty bad. And it got to the point to where I started limping. But now I don't limp, but I have I guess my body adjusted to where I don't limp, but the pain's there. Like, it's just nudging to the point that now they told me that it has it affected, I guess, the veins from the hip joints.
Oh.
That's why I have constant pain there from the hip, from the right hip down to the upper level of the knee. But like towards the groin area, like the inner thigh area.
And those hips don't lie.
They don't lie.
Stop drinking the what do you got, Viagra? What's it called?
That's what happens when you try to do those shots to increase your libido.
Libido, your testosterone level.
Testosterone level. No, let me say,
Hola, con el señor del puente, a ver dónde lo agarra.
I get cramps, I get cramps just at night sometimes, and it really does suck. And I mentioned to the doctor, they gave me vitamin D or something. I don't know, but they checked my levels. All my levels are good.
Yeah.
It's trippy, no, because he mentions my age, and let me say, for my age, I think I'm well. Besides being handsome, he's right. Besides being handsome, I'm fairly healthy for my age, despite the fact that I was so overweight for such a long time. And I see like a lot of colegas at my age, and they look horrible. Se ven feos, sin pelo. A lot of them already died. And I'm going like, man,
well, once you put like a couple of thousands of surgery in your face, I'm pretty sure you should look decent.
La belleza cuesta, papi. God bless you, your face. My dentist. Let me tell you, you know what? One of the things that I found out about my dentist is he's not as rich as I thought he was. I'm going like, ¿para qué te quiero entonces? I mean, he doesn't have as much money.
You got played.
But then I think I got played. But I think he because he has 4 kids. I mean,
you're not looking as cute as I thought you were.
Como que de repente, you're not as good looking, man. But so I'm starting to cut him off. I'm starting to cut him off, going like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you this week.
Yeah, having 4 kids is not cheap.
No, and then I heard a rumor that maybe there's another kid coming from somewhere else. I'm going like, I don't need that drama.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm going like, yeah, 4 kids te la paso. 5 kids, yeah, forget it. Ya es una tribu. So I'm going to confront him this week. I'm going to say like,
The fifth kid.
what about the fifth kid?
The
fifth
fifth
wheel.
kid. Is that fifth kid somewhere in the United States?
Oh, it's not. Actually, it's not in the United States. I think it's in Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like,
Because I was gonna
What?
say, was that kid conceived somewhere else outside of Mexico?
yeah, you can see when you were visiting.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm not jealous at all.
Was that what caused the divorce?
Well, let me tell you, it's going to cause our divorce. That's for sure. What were the
You know what
settlements?
I'm talking about, right? Just messing with you.
Yeah, I know. What were the settlements? Yes, I do. I still want to have communication with my family. So what were the settlements? Some communication. What
This
were the,
this chisme could get juicy real quick.
really quick? Honestly, I have no idea. And they did not share enough information with us. As well, just tell Trey to give you a rental bike. When can I be on your show? I'm on vacation. Up, baby. Come down to Brownsville. I'll take you to the island too. Oh,
Or take me downtown.
para que lo agarren a cachetadas allá in the downtown. Hey, Mo, come down to Brownsville and I'll take you to Oaxaca. It's a good deal.
Hey, you know what? I don't know if you're trying to make amends with them, but you know, I don't know. I think he's from Brownsville.
Ooh.
That character, not that character, sorry. That personality I told you long time ago, I think he's from Brownsville. If you're trying to make amends with the LGBT community, there's a character that has like about over 60,000 subscribers here from Brownsville.
Who? Oh, is that the fish?
Fish? No, the name's under Luscious.
Oh, Luscious.
Luscious Massacre.
I knew a Luscious. Lucio?
I bet you did.
He's met a lot of those. I think I've heard of a Luscious somewhere or other, but again, even with his 60, I mean, I've still got like close to 200,000 people that follow me, so maybe Luscious should come over to me.
Sam, you know why I hang out with those
No, I was saying because you know how you were saying that the Mexican community likes you.
Because they have the cutest girlfriends. Todas las muchachas que son de amigos de ellos, like they're so pretty.
I heard like half of what you said. Sorry.
Well, you trust me, you didn't want to hear it because it's one of those like arguments that come out of usually people that are in the closet, like. And if I didn't know, I might think like, my God, this is another.
That's like a easy.
This is another individual that's in the closet.
I'll be the alpha in the whole pond, bro.
He goes, oh, I like hanging around with gay people because they have the cutest girlfriends, and I get to see them. I go, yeah, that's something that somebody in the closet would say.
You should add him as another co-host with headphones, as a hidden in the closet.
Yeah, another one with the big old heads. Because you have been telling the community about the summer fair. Yes, Little Haven will have a summer fair this Friday from 5 to 8. And let me tell you, I love Little Haven. I love what they do for our special needs kids out there, for the special group out there that need extra attention. So please, guys, anyone and everyone out there that has anytime, please stop by Little Haven Friday from 5 to 8. Good to see you, Prima. La Prima. Soon PUB will charge you for every flush. I thought they were already doing that.
Right.
That's why I leave like all the stuff there, and at the end of the day, I flush it off.
If it's yellow, you let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
But it's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Let me tell you, it saves on flushing. Oye, Rubin, what about the audit? We have gotten absolutely no information about the audit. Have you heard anything about the audit, Sam?
Only that it got postponed. It was supposed to be mid-May, and now it's gonna be like mid-June.
We're not gonna get it. Crap. Sam, City Commission gave PUB permission to adjust rates, fees. Puro fart. Damn, politicians killing the citizens. You know, Sam, and
Pushing
again,
everybody to their limits, to be honest.
gotcha. And this is part of my spiel. If you're on the city commission, fight for the people of Brownsville. You know, but unfortunately, it seems like all these boards and committees they control everything. You know, and that this
It's the
is
same people.
yeah, Sam. And this is why I've been saying when I get asked, Erasmo, when you become mayor of the city of Brownsville, what's going to be the first thing that you change, that you work on doing, and that's decimating all these boards and committees. They are the ones that screw the people of Brownsville over. It is all these boards and committees, and let me tell you, it's
But don't forget though, it's not illegal. It's just unethical.
It's very unethical, and it isn't illegal because it's part of the charter, and that's what really, really, really sucks. It's really, really very unfortunate because the commissioners they nominate these people to serve on these boards and these committees, and we're getting screwed by these boards and these committees. So when you go to the commissioners and say, "Why are we paying extra for PUB?" They say, "Well, it's PUB." Yeah, but you put them on there. You're responsible. You're supposed to fight for us. They don't fight for us, Sam. They let us get screwed. And let me tell you, it's going to affect a lot of people here in the city of Brownsville when they start seeing $100, $200 added on to their electricity bill per month.
Yeah.
Per month. And let me say this: it's a good thing for me. You know, it's a good thing for me, and it's a good thing for anyone that's running against an incumbent this year. You know, because what they did, and this is where I think really boggles my mind. But they think that it doesn't matter, that they can screw you, and you're going to be happy with it, and you're going to thank them for it. But what really trips me out, Sam, is that they think they can screw you. You're still going to vote for them. I mean, they screwed us with the property, the tax, the appraisals. They screwed us with the appraisal and how much money we're paying out there. You know, screwed us. Now they're screwed. Now that's the county. Now the city is screwing us with a PUB. They screwed us. So
And you know what that's doing, man? All that gonna do is just push everybody to the limit, and then you're gonna like push come to shove. You're gonna have like more people like you've been posting about stealing and stuff because they're gonna have to resort to something or another. That's what it pretty much comes down to.
shooting themselves?
No, stealing and stuff.
Oh yeah, because how else are you going to make ends meet? Okay, now here la cosa es, people are learning from their politicians. El que no
It's either
tranza,
that goes up or prostitution goes up.
and that could be a good thing for me.
Maybe
Pero-
later.
El que no tranza, and that's the example that we're receiving from Eddie Trevino, Joey Lopez, Trey Mendez, the Michael Limas. El que no tranza no avanza. They're advancing, bro. The county commission, I shared how they all gave themselves a raise. Ellos avanzan.
Yep.
Did everyone out there get the same raise in their job because of
Like, did everybody in the county across the board, did anybody else receive some
Yeah.
sort of a raise?
did my people that work on the bridge? Did my people that work for the county at the courthourhouse? Did y'all get a 36% raise?
36%.
People that work in the
36%.
beach?
Huh?
The people that work in the beach for the county,
Yeah. Did y'all get a huge raise? Our sheriff department, our
the
deputies,
maintenance department from the county.
our jailers, Sam, did they receive, a huge jump in
Dude, we
raise?
haven't even gotten into that perspective. That's a whole different world. The county jail. That's a whole lot of different world mess.
Yes. But they didn't get a raise. So, they give themselves a raise. They want to increase the amount of money that we have to pay, It's all screwy. This begs the question, then if PUB has been forthright about us having rate increases, then why don't they set the mayor straight on his facts?
Same people.
Yeah.
Same
Again,
person.
remember, guys, the mayor sits on the PUB board. He has a seat on the PUB board. So again, do you
You
really?
would think he has like a like a direct contact as far as information,
Yes. Ahora,
and then to come out saying like it's gonna go down,
yeah.
and then people be like it's gonna go up.
This is how stupid they think the community is. They think the
Yeah.
community is stupid because he came out there and I asked him, and I have the screenshot. I asked him, Mayor, does this mean our bill is? I mean, we were told that the bill was still going to go up. He goes, no, your bill is going to go way down. That was not true. Ahora, he should know, Sam, even more than the commissioners. He should know because he sits on the PUB board. The cajon, he has a seat on there. So he knows. Then why would he blatantly lie to the people of Brownsville? Because the people of Brownsville eat
Would this
that
be
up.
the first time he'll be lying, or
No, but exactamente. Pero Sam, this is what really trips me out. And again, look, he's a politician, ratero that wants to, line his pockets with the people's money. You expect that from him. What really trips me out is all the butt kissers out there. You know, all the you're doing a great job, Mayor, a great job. He's screwing you. You know, I
have you
mean,
noticed that they've been posting more street fixtures, like more not fixtures, my bad, the fixing of the streets, and now they're like, oh, now the streets are getting fixed. Now we can vote on the arena.
Fix. They're just getting patched.
yeah, it's like they tried, and again, I want to thank the city for doing something. It's not enough.
Thanks the city for doing your job.
Yeah, for doing your job. But like when I pointed out the street there on Tyler and
Tyler?
17, Sam,
Yeah.
it was a mess. And they went immediately, and thank you. They tried to do a patch up job. Pretty horrible patch up job.
Yeah.
Really, it's just a horrible patch up job.
Well, I don't think there's such a thing as a great patch job.
Well, part of the problem
There isn't.
is that they spent money on that. If they would have spent more money in really fixing the street there, they would have paid a little bit more.
Which they do have.
Which they do have because they were going to spend millions of dollars on this arena crap and investing in it. So if they would have done that, then they wouldn't have
Well,
needed
don't they have millions of dollars for the downtown area?
millions. Then they wouldn't have need a patch-up job every 6 months. Because then it just gets to be more expensive than if they would have fixed the street to begin with. I mean, doesn't that make sense?
That's too easy of an answer. That's too. We want to complicate this thing as much as possible.
Hola, Caleb. Caleb. I have an update for you. I received a much lower property tax assessment settlement after my protest. Power to
Good
the
job.
people. But can you imagine, Sam, how many? And look, and I encouraged everyone I know out there to go out there and to protest. Can you imagine all those people that didn't protest? They're screwed.
Yeah, mom's gonna do that. She's gonna do it.
They have to protest, but you have till the 16th.
16? Yeah.
Yeah, you had till yesterday to protest. I think I was still.
Well, we did mention it quite a few times. And
Yeah, he was-
even said it like, "Hey, if you want to file an appeal to go to your office."
And people did. I had people come in yesterday, and he's been here when we've talked about this. Guys, people are screwed because let me tell you, I don't think anyone wants to afford another $5,000. Just to piss away for the county to piss away even at greater amounts. All they're doing is pissing away the money because if they had so much money to purchase into this arena thing, then why the hell are they asking us to pay out more?
So they raises.
Hmm?
They give themselves raises.
And yeah, they don't have money to fix the streets, to fix the drainage, but they got money to give themselves raises. Has anyone even thought of that? Caleb. I can see Erasmo telling his dentist, it's the kids or me. No, I wouldn't do that. I love the kids, and I love the kids. Never. I would never do that. Ever. Not even close. She's not that important to me.
They're good kids.
I hope he's not hearing. Oops, I just got a text. What are your thoughts on politics? Everything is politics. Good to see you, Caleb. Matthew, Matthew Cancino. Let me tell you, I have a great relationship with all the Cancinos. Mr. Castro, as a former board member, why does the district allow non-citizens, illegal students to attend our schools if their families do not pay local property tax? Do you agree with Governor Abbott? Uh, Let me say, guys, one of the things it's kind of here in Brownsville, and look, let's look at it at the Brownsville perspective. Our economy would completely collapse if we stopped accepting individuals who are non-citizens, illegals, to be a part of our school district. Our economy would completely go kaput. And I mention that because think about it, Sam. BISD hires 6,600 people. 6,600 people. Here in the city, most of them here in the city of Brownsville. Can you imagine if we cut out all the illegal students here at BISD? You're talking about at least 30%. 30%. So can we actually afford to lose 30% of staff? Can they afford to lose that income? And again, it's like kind of a catch-22. You're damned if you're doing, you're damned if you don't. You know, take into consideration, Clayton, that a lot of this money that's coming in is federal money and state money. Now, does Abbott want to curtail and cut some of the state money coming in? More power to him. Would it be good for our community here locally? It would not.
Wasn't Abbott the same person that was going to send National Guard and state troopers and all that other more people down here to the border?
He did. He did send them.
He did. But wasn't now he's like already backing them up? Not backing them up, but he's trying to, I guess, restrain a little bit more on that because after the death of the National Guard guy.
Well, let me tell you, I think
jumping into the river and then dying.
Well, I think, and this is what becomes very unfortunate about the matter. You know, they politicize everything. So now what Abbott is saying is, if the government would have done their job, that National Guardsman wouldn't have lost his life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because if the federal government had taken care of business and protected the state of Texas, the border, then we wouldn't have had the need to put all our officers and all our National Guardsmen out there, you know? And let me say, guys, I mean, there's a report out that as of right now, a quarter of a million illegals have been crossing into the United States. It's a lot of people, bro. You know? And I see them. You know, I mean, I cross the bridge every day. Officers there, U.S. Department of Homeland Security officers, you know, they asked me, he said, you cross every day? I go like, yeah, multiple times a day. Yesterday, I crossed like 3-4 times, you know? So I see the border. You know, I've been to the border more times than anyone in President Biden's administration. You know,
has Biden even been to the border?
No, and they are in charge. They are in charge of protecting the border. You know, they are in charge of knowing what's going on. How could they know?
They have no connection to the border.
They've never been here. I mean, Mallorca hasn't even been here. No one has been here, you know? So how do they know? And, you know, it's trippy because I know people...
They stop in San Antonio thinking that's the border.
Yeah, like, oh. I see chalupas and tacos. Yeah, we must be in the border.
I see a concentration of Hispanics around here. I'm assuming this is the border.
Habla inglés? This is San Antonio, bro. Oh, you así habla un poquito inglés. But, you know.
They're like, no, I only speak English.
Yeah, I know. Y luego te tocas con los Martinez.
You look Hispanic. Yeah. Martinez. Yeah.
Martinez that don't speak any Spanish. Martinez. Patas
Martinez, sir. Martinez.
The Martinizers. But no, it's a mess, guys. It really is a mess. Again, we have no one in the administration, no one at the upper levels that has actually taken the time to come down here and actually see the problem. And look, as much as you may want to get told the problem, you're only going to get one side. I mean, have you seen CNN? And again, the only news station down here, guys, that has been reporting on the border issues is Fox News. And you may hate them, you may not like them, you may think that they are too conservative. I don't care. But honestly, it's an issue. It's a problem. It's a problem. Even this guy, this Democrat, Henry Cuellar, he's come out against that administration for not doing enough in regards to border security. He's a Democrat,
Yeah.
he's a Democrat. So the only news station that Henry Cuellar has been on is Fox News. They're the
But
only.
okay, just to confirm, so you're telling me that all Democrats, they want like full blown open border, like no security at all,
Yeah, 100%. Well,
or is
Democrats.
that just like a misunderstanding assumption type of deal?
Democrats up north, Sam. Democrats here, they want the border secure. They want the border secure. El problema is they don't want to leave the party because mi abuela fue Democrat, mi tía fue Democrat. Everyone's been a Democrat, and they've been made to believe, because a lot of people are the rancho here in Brownsville and Cameron County, son de rancho. They've been made to believe, no, los republicanos son los malos y los demócratas son los buenos. It's the same thing. They're the same thing. They're politicians. They don't care if they're Republican or Democrat. They're still going to screw you over.
Yeah.
Stop voting for the party. Start voting for the candidate. I'm a conservative Republican constitutionalist. I have no ties to LGBTQ. LGBTQ, no? Oh, MNOPQRSTV. You missed one. That's great. Yeah, yes, you do. You do have ties to the LGBT community. And
you live in San Antonio.
Yeah, bro.
80% there's some way of an alliance to the
LGBT
community.
Mo, I love you, Mo.
And it's going to be a shocker. Unless you live in the outskirts of San Antonio,
yeah,
and the northwest side, and you're like super country, then I will kind of understand if you're Cowboys.
Even
I
then,
understand. But if you're in San Antonio, in the downtown area, liberals all over you.
No, but even then, Sam,
no joke.
I've seen a lot of those Cowboys out there. They're kind of on the LGBT.
I've seen some cowboy on cowboy stuff.
I've seen cowboy on
like
cowboy.
You mentioned that Brokeback Mountain stuff.
Yeah,
but that wasn't in Texas though.
I've seen cowboy on cowboy, and please do not Google search that.
I seen Tejano on Tejano.
Yeah,
which is a little bit sadder.
And do not Google search that, please. But no, man, you do have ties to the LGBTQ community, and to say that you don't is really detrimental. Is detrimental because at the end of the day, if you are a constitutionalist, you've got to believe in the pursuit of happiness, whichever way, shape, or form anyone wants to find it, look for it, seek it. And let me tell you, that's one of the things I just don't care to hear about what you're doing in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want
anyone to stop doing. They need to stop like shoving their ideas.
I don't. I don't want to share what happens in my bedroom.
Or PDA.
I do. Yeah. Too much PDA. I do, but that's because I'm Erasmo Castro, and I don't have no shame in saying 2 minutes is a lot of time, but I don't want to hear from everybody else. So no, you cannot say that you're a constitutionalist if you say I have no ties to the LGBT community. We all do as a community have ties to the LGBT community. We just want to blind ourselves sometimes to the fact. But I still love you, Mo. Love you. I love you too, mi amor. I love this live. I love you, Matthew. God bless. It's time to make an outhouse. Where is Little Haven located? Little Haven is over there where the hospital is at. PUB is charging me a lot. Too much, Caleb. Hi, Allie. Allie.
Are those high schoolers?
Probably. Instead of being in class, they're here. Hi, Laritza. Hey, Jen. Lottie. What'd you do last?
Probably in class and the teacher told her about the show. If you want to learn about politics, I highly recommend this channel.
What'd you do, Caleb? Yeah, guys, share the YouTube ones. Guys, get on YouTube.
Like
They'll
the
never-
page.
Yeah, like the YouTube page. And to all my students out there that are watching, go to YouTube. Trust me. No,
And if you're turning 18, register to vote.
please. Hey, Caleb. Hello, Sam and Erasmo. Hey, Joe, my man, love you. Oh, wait, is this the right one? Yeah, it is. But go to YouTube. Try YouTube. No, I'm Erasmo Castro. And then you must be handsome and totally not fat. Caleb, you're so gorgeous.
Erasmo Castro when he was little. La foto que tiene el profile.
That's exactly me. My name is Hasbullah. Megalodov. Whatever. The county and city officials don't care. They want to bring the citizens down. Yeah. The mayor has learned how to lie to all of us with a straight face. After all of this is done, we will walk away from the office with a fat wallet. Yeah. We're talking about bus shelters. I'll believe when I see it. We'll see. Yeah, I agree with you too.
You heard about that Tesla's solar panels? Would that counterfeit? I mean, the PUB bringing down like more competitive, bringing down the price of PUB.
Well, let me say, we talked about this last night. You should have been watching last night, or you should have stayed there for the show instead of just leaving after you ate.
Yeah, I was just, sorry, man.
Nomás comió y se fue.
Nomás comió y se fue.
Vine de la pesca para ayudarle y luego todavía bien cansado.
Not enough.
Andas pescando todavía, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, not enough. Let me say, in regards to the solar panels, it's like, I don't know if you've seen these stop signs now, Sam, here in Brownsville.
They're flashing
They got little lights on them.
with a little solar panel thing.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. Why? You know, I was seeing it this morning. I'm going like, I mean,
They've been there for a couple of weeks.
yeah, do people not see the stop sign? You know?
They should cut the trees that are blocking the stop signs.
Yeah. Is it honestly, guys? I mean, some of the stuff that the city, some of the stuff that the city spends money on. I mean, can people not see the stop sign? Is that really an issue? Does anyone think that those little blinking lights are going to make anyone stop? They are not.
If
Because
people are used to rolling stops, they're gonna keep on doing them.
that's Erasmo Castro. I do not consider stop signs. I consider them yield signs. And I don't care if it's got flashing lights. I don't care if it's got a movie playing around it. I'm not going to stop. Now, if you had like some dancing individuals without clothes on them, it might make me stop and look or something like, you know, at least get a couple of seconds of but I'm not going to stop because it's got little blinking red lights around the damn bus stop sign. Doesn't
The one in back of your house is blinking lights too, right?
Yes, it makes no sense. All of them around there, it makes no sense. I mean, what does it do?
But is it only a certain area that has it, or is it all over town?
Yeah, I think they're trying to all over town.
I've just seen it.
That's just a waste of money.
It's just a waste of.
Why make the downtown lights?
With all these issues with the city, I have not heard the city manager. What is his ass doing for the people of Brownsville? Is he just a puppet of the mayor's agenda? He's just getting a paycheck, and a pretty expensive paycheck too. Love you, good morning, my
Isn't it
love.
like over 200 G's what he gets paid?
A quarter of $250,000.
Wow.
Really?
Uno está pescando.
I love you, really. Shoot, man, stop spending $40 billion on Ukraine and send that to improve our own citizens' education. Pay raises for teachers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So to be honest, it's all about the numbers. The more the merrier, more funding for the school district, 100%. They sit on these boards that pretend to separate their interests, but they have no problem voting on and passing initiatives that further their financial conquest. Ashley's 100% right. 100% right. And that's part of the problem.
Like dead on.
Texas was its own country. Sometimes something I'm fighting to get back. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Several places were their own country, even when it was Texas and Coahuila.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't there like a Rio Grande, like a
Republic?
country.
Republic?
Yeah, the Republic of the Rio Grande, something like that.
Yeah, that's what Frank says.
Well, he knows history though.
It was.
He doesn't. But don't these students put a burden on our limited resources and taxes? If illegal students are not allowed. Well, this is what I think. This is where I think, Clayton, that again, I'm not justifying. I'm just stating the facts. I think part of the issue is that again, a lot of times we think that most of the money that comes to our schools to educate our students comes from taxes. It doesn't. It's subsidized by the state and by the federal government. Most of the money that the school district receives in regards to educating our students comes from oil. That's where I think a lot of individuals need to start to focus on that. A lot of the money that needs to be flowing to our students should come from individuals being able to flow more oil. But unfortunately for us, we have an administration that has deterred the fracking, deterred going out there and start using our resources.
I'm trying to remember the details of what a gentleman once told me when he had gone to UT Austin.
He was
back
telling
in
you you're
1970.
handsome or what?
No. He was told me that he had graduated from UT Austin back in 1970, and he had only paid like $25 a semester. And I was like, man, it's a huge difference. And he's like, yeah, back then they used to like something to do with the oil
Subsidized.
Yeah, and that they had their, I guess, their companies, and that's how they were able to, I guess, keep the prices down for the students. And he was only paying like $25 a semester back in the 70s, back in the 1970s.
Well, when you started off, a gentleman told me. I thought you were going a different route, but okay.
Sam, scratching his head. Okay.
$4.19 a gallon on Exxon West Elizabeth and Central. Last night I put gas at 401.
No.
Yeah, I saw 409 over here.
Oh, 409.
409.
409 last night. 409.
And it's going to keep going up.
Pero tú es de 3 cilindros o 2 cilindros?
No, let me tell you. I used to put $20 in gasoline in my car, Sam.
I put 30.
No, I'm up at 40.
Dang.
Wow.
40, man. And let me tell you, it's painful, guys.
Makes my truck $80.
Yo le pongo $20 y sale en el dashboard. LOL.
Este ni para empezar.
Nomás mojas la aguja.
Yeah, you just
El gallito.
el gallito.
Damn. Hasta para cortar el zacate tienes que pagar $5 ya. De gas.
It's crazy. All right, Sam, you gonna be on tonight?
Pues, yeah.
A ver si la Maggie no se molesta. Guys, have a great
Hasta el
day.
primo va a salir.
¿Hasta quién?
Hasta el primo va a salir.
Voy a ir a pescar, Sam.
He's
Go night fishing.
not
man.
well. Guys, have a great day.
Algo.
Hey, if you don't want to go fishing, man, I'll take you a good spot.
Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, still believing in all that crap. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.
But